Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Trees podcast. Today I will summarize and review the book. In an innovative attempt to bridge the cultural and linguistic gap between the timeless essence of the Bible and the dynamic contemporary language of Generation Z, the Gen Z Bible Remix, Captivating Bible Stories, From Genesis to Revelation in Gen Z Translation by Jason King, emerges as a groundbreaking adaptation. This book meticulously transposes the revered narratives of the Bible into the vibrant, slang-ridden vernacular of today's youngest adults and teenagers, encapsulating the profound messages and tales in a format that is both relatable and engaging for a generation often perceived as disconnected from traditional religious texts. Through this bold reimagining, King endeavors to make the Bible accessible and appealing to Gen Z, ensuring that the age-old wisdom and guidance it contains are passed on in a language that resonates with them. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, translation methodology and language innovation. The Gen Z Bible Remix is more than just a simple translation. It's a complete overhaul of the Bible's narrative voice, aimed at resonating with the linguistic quirks and digital age sensibilities of Generation Z. Jason King employs a unique translation methodology that hinges on the incorporation of modern slang, internet jargon, and pop culture references, all while staying faithful to the essence and teachings of the original scriptures. This innovative approach not only makes the stories more accessible, but also aids in the reader's understanding of the moral and philosophical underpinnings of the text. Such an undertaking raises intriguing questions about the future of religious texts and their adaptation to changing societal languages, potentially setting a precedent for future translations aimed at younger audiences. Secondly, engagement with Gen Z culture. King's translation is a deep dive into Gen Z culture, exploring not only their language but also their values, views on spirituality, and the way they consume content. This version of the Bible is structured to cater to the short attention spans typical of digital natives, with bite-sized stories and teachings that are both shareable and digestible. Beyond the text, this remix embodies a broader cultural engagement, positioning the Bible as a relevant, dynamic source of wisdom and guidance for a generation often characterized by their secularism. It prompts a discussion on the evolving relationship between tradition and modernity, and how sacred texts can maintain their significance in an ever-changing world. Thirdly, preservation of core messages and morals. Amidst the contemporary linguistic flourishes, the Gen Z Bible Remix meticulously preserves the core messages, morals, and teachings of the original Bible. This delicate balance ensures that the essence of faith, love, and morality communicated through the Bible for millennia is unaltered. King's work showcases an adept understanding of the Scripture, ensuring that the transformation in language does not lead to a dilution of the Bible's foundational lessons. This aspect of the translation is crucial, as it reaffirms the timeless relevance of the Bible's teachings, demonstrating that wisdom transcends the boundaries of language and era. Fourthly, impact on religious education and evangelism. This Gen Z-focused Bible has potential ripple effects on religious education and evangelism, offering new pathways for reaching out and connecting with younger audiences. By translating the Bible into the vernacular of Gen Z, religious educators and leaders are equipped with a tool that speaks directly to the hearts and minds of their youngest congregants. This accessibility could invigorate youth engagement in religious study and discussion, fostering a more inclusive and relatable community of faith. Moreover, it presents an innovative model for evangelism, making the timeless teaching of the Bible more approachable and understandable for those who may have felt alienated by traditional religious texts. Lastly, critiques and controversy. While the Gen Z Bible Remix is a pioneering effort to adapt religious scriptures for a new generation, it has not been without its critiques and controversy. Some traditionalists argue that the use of modern slang and casual language diminishes the sanctity of the Bible, potentially misrepresenting its teachings. Others raise concerns about the longevity of such a translation, given the rapid evolution of youth slang and culture. These debates open crucial conversations about the balance between making religious texts accessible and preserving their sacredness, highlighting the challenges and considerations involved in translating ancient wisdom for modern audiences. In conclusion, for followers of Christianity seeking innovative ways to connect with Generation Z, or for young adults within this demographic striving to find spiritual relevance in traditional texts, the Gen Z Bible Remix by Jason King offers a compelling bridge. By reinterpreting the Bible through the linguistic and cultural lens of today's youth, King provides an accessible entry point into the spiritual wisdom and guidance that the Bible has offered for centuries. This book is suited not only for personal reflection, but also for group study and discussion among young adults, making it a valuable resource for youth pastors, religious educators, and anyone interested in engaging with the Bible in a modern context. The controversy and discussion it sparks further underline its importance as a catalyst for dialogue about faith, language, and culture. Ultimately, the Gen Z Bible Remix demonstrates that the core messages of the Bible are timeless, even as the languages we speak continue to evolve. If you would like to support Jason King, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.